Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in the testimony you will give, so help you God?
I do. Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Rozelle. Now I'm here with my boy
Roman Christopher.
I'm also here with my boy.
Yaiko.
And you already know what it is, yo. This is 860's Blunt Truth, where we tell nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and only the truth. Let's get it. Yo, mama, that going, papa, that wrong. That nigga right there was a deadbeat. That shit right there made me headstrong.
Yo, what up, everybody?
What up, y'all?
What's good with y'all, man?
Chillin'.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, we out here.
See, we got
Another show. My bad. Busy out here. They want to call right when the show about to start. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yo, man, what's going on? We got another episode of A60's Blunt Truth. I'm your moderator, Roman Christopher, with my host, Rozelle, my bad, I just mixed y'all names together. Rozelle and Yaiko. Right. We got a special guest, man, my brother from another mother, Chase Fame. What up, bro?
What's going on? What's
Chase,
going
how
on?
you doing? What's good?
Same old.
Yeah, glad to have you on the show, man. We were just talking the other day, and he was like, yo, I like what y'all doing. Just know that they gonna come for y'all niggas, though. But I like what y'all doing. He listen all the time. He subscribe and shit, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you.
Definitely.
We appreciate you.
100%.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so we about to get into the first topic. This shit is called Truth Hurts.
Where we at?
What's going on with this? We gotta get the effects guy down, man. He gonna have to get jumped.
The truth hurts,
We
man.
got to jump his ass after the show, man. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, so check it right. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but the Appalachia High School shooting in Georgia, that shit was September 4th. They said a student killed 2 students and 2 teachers, and 9 other people were injured. They said that he was taken in custody, but he's charged with 4 counts of felony murder, and even his father, his name is Colin Gray, was also charged with second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter in relation to the shooting for having brought Gray the gun allegedly used in the shooting. So we're going to start with you, Rozelle. What's your thoughts on that?
First of all, Colin Gray, he sounds black.
They're actually 2 white guys.
Man, that's why I was thinking about. I'm like, damn, it's like a black shooter.
The son's name was Colt Gray.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go.
Like Colt 45. So you know.
White people, man. You throw the monopoly on this shit. That's why I was stuck when you said Colin Gray. He sound black.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question. That's why I'm laughing, cause man, I was literally gonna ask the same thing.
Yeah, that shit wild.
My thoughts is no offense, but white people, what are you doing at home as parents that it keeps allowing you guys to raise these mass shooters, yo? What's going on? I mean, I know that white America a lot of time will look down on the way Puerto Ricans raise their kids. They look down on the way black people raise their kids and how other ethnic groups raise their children, but white people own a monopoly on this bullshit, and I just don't understand what's going on. Can anybody please explain to me why is it that white people have this fucking thing in their brain that says it's okay to go out there and just let anybody have it for any reason at all? I don't understand, and I would love to.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Chase.
You might have to be white to understand to even have a beginning.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's why we still trying to wrap our head around it.
Right.
We ain't white.
Right.
We can't figure it out.
I'm keeping it all the way funky, yo. Straight up.
No, I like that. I like that perspective because you're right. We can't see it from their perspective because that's not our ethnicity, not our background, not our history.
Right.
like to be real about it, this stuff has been going on for a long time, and you know me, I always see a
Right under your nose.
So what you saying
I always
is,
see a map.
so what you saying is, you can't expect a baboon to understand what a pig do.
I mean,
That's like,
yo, you know, I always take it to the agenda.
Smarter. That's not gonna happen. That's permanent brain damage. You're not gonna bang your head in the tree, yo, and then you gonna get smarter. That motherfucker's fucked up. Wait, period. He's fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's facts, yo.
Yeah,
You talking about
I mean-
bombings and all that shit, crazy shit. These dudes, man, they be wilding, bro.
They own a monopoly on all that heinous shit. All that heinous shit, they own a monopoly on it. I was
10
telling,
toes down, right?
I was telling a
10
girl,
toes down, right?
yeah, I was telling a girl the other day, right? I said, yo, cause she white, right? I said, yo, knowing that white people own a monopoly on all this heinous shit, why aren't y'all more scared of you than you are of me? You know what I'm saying? You'll see me and be terrified, but see Chad and feel safe. Chad got 4 bodies in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Chad got 4 bodies in the basement.
Yeah, that's
Why ain't you scared of
It's a
Chad?
projection. It's a projection.
That nigga drank a fifth of vodka. Dared him to drive.
Facts. It's put out there
That's
all
crazy.
the time. That's the funny thing
Dare
about it,
him to
though. It's put out there
drive.
all the time.
Yeah, we can really take it back to Crash Dummy stage. Niggas don't like the color of the car. They don't like hitting the wall, but they ain't got no problem jumping right back in that fucked up vehicle that hit the same goddamn wall.
That's
Right.
facts.
So many people do that shit. That shit is great. You can't even get mad. You gotta be funny about it. Like, yo, check them out. Look at them.
No, that's facts. That's facts. Yiko, you have more on you have more to elaborate on that?
No, I mean, like I said, I always go to agenda. You know what I'm saying? And these mass school shootings, if you couple that with the fact that they've been trying to get rid of people's rights to bear arms for a very long time, you know, it's kind of funny to me, the timing of everything. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Elections, all this other stuff, these
Correct.
laws they were trying to pass. You know, sectioning off forests, like letting in migrants, fucking kicking people out of their homes, and letting migrants come in and take over their homes. Tax-paying citizens got to get out of their own house.
Yes, sir.
Yo, there's an agenda, bro, and it's not for
Can I ask
us.
you a
It's for
question?
whoever's coming in next.
Can I ask you a question?
Talk
Yeah.
to us.
Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, all this shit we seeing on the news and what's happening out here in the streets was like smoke and mirrors, yo, just to keep you going.
It is.
They have another agenda. This is what's going on. And it's so sad that they're doing this right under our nose. You know, package stores on every corner, being medicated out, all that. That shit really don't help.
Right.
It don't.
No,
It,
you're
it
not wrong.
really messes up.
You're not wrong, and that's where I see the agenda is going, because, you know, ultimately it's about control. You know what I'm saying? But whoever's coming in charge, they're not looking at us as anything more than just workforce, cattle, and that's it. So for them, this is all a game. It's like, how long can we keep these guys running the same game over and over, living their lives blinded by what we're doing in the background, and then we'll just come in, scoop them all up, run them down, and start a whole new society and civilization doing the exact same shit. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Pretty much. But yeah, I agree with Chase. You know, because if you follow the podcast, you know I'm all about the agenda. I'm all about the agenda, and everything that happens to us is strategically done to us to keep us where they need to keep us.
Right.
So, you know, that's just what it is.
So if y'all done with that topic, since y'all want going to the agenda and all that, check this one out. There's a new strain of a bird flu that's out. It's called H5N1 bird flu. It's been a major outbreak. It's an influenza A virus subtype, and it's killed millions of wild birds and infected poultry already. But it's recently, a few days ago, just killed a human being. So they say anyway. But so the first death of a human being has been recorded a few days ago from this bird flu. Y'all thoughts on that? I mean, we talked about the agenda, and we know all this shit happens around this time.
That's smoke. That's literally smoke and mirrors, just so they can keep the eyes off of them. If this is going on, all this crazy here, there, over there is going on, and we're so concentrated on negativity nowadays, they could do whatever they want right under our nose. There's laws being passed every, 6 months. It's being passed right under. We don't even know about it until we get arrested for some shit like that.
That's facts.
Right.
Can anybody agree?
Oh yeah.
We all agree.
If we didn't know we can get locked up for certain things, we will find out when we go to court. That's a fact.
Right.
And that's how they keep us under control and in check.
Of course it is, yo. Let's dangle.
The people that are ignorant to it.
Right. You know, the government
The
government is like, let's dangle a piece of meat in front of these starving dogs, and they'll focus on it, and they don't even see us robbing the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we robbing the house while the dogs eating meat. You know what I'm saying? That we on fed them. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going on. We need to pass this law. What can we do? I know. Let's have Will Smith smack Chris Rock. Let's have this happen over here. Let's have that happen over there. Because you know what? We'll have social media flooded with it, and everybody's gonna pay attention. Everybody's gonna follow the Young Thug trial and not worry about what laws is being passed. And that's the agenda.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
There you
point.
go. But see, when you know that type of information, it becomes a struggle, even going into a store.
Right.
You're dealing with these people. You're dealing with them, and it's like, I find myself, I'm going to keep it all the way funky. I find myself like, whatever's in the cart, I'll leave it right there. I'm going to go home. I'm going to try this shit another day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many cameras for me to be arguing. And you know, it's like, if you go to like Walmart on the 1st, all the way to like the 6th, food stamp day, there's people that walk in the store and act like they're the only people that have money.
Right.
Yeah.
Carts in the middle of the aisle. Bump into you, keep it moving.
That's facts.
Yeah, society's rude as hell.
Rude, though. Yeah.
Rude as hell, yeah.
Rude as hell. And then if you say something about it, you all set. They gonna rewind. They gonna play. They gonna fast forward. They gonna rewind. They gonna have you looking crazy in court. They gonna have you looking stupid.
Right.
Yep.
And it all goes back to the big A, to the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all falls back on that. You know what I'm saying? If we train these niggas to be rude to one another, then ultimately all we're gonna have is conflict amongst the people. Conflict causes chaos. Chaos causes confusion, and then that's where we swoop in, and it's like, they take control of everything that's going on.
Yep. I said it before, yo. They cause a problem, they solve the problem. They cause a problem, they solve the problem. And all the while we sitting here thinking that they're saving us, when in actuality they're the ones dangling the fucking rope. They're the ones making the news.
We are the casualty of that.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We are the casualty of all that.
Collateral damage.
Right. We don't matter.
Yep. Nope. We do when it comes to the taxes. We cover the bills.
Yeah, when it comes to covering the bills,
Don't work that way.
That's definitely
it's crazy. They want to think Uncle Sam want it. You want it. You don't give a fuck if you don't got it. Go get it. You want it. That's how it is.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And what's crazy about that is that, like the education system suffers. They want the taxpayers to pay for that, when in actuality they got the money that we supposed to be using for that. So they turning around using that money on themselves, pimping out, partying, blackmailing, fucking buying weapons, buying, sex slaving, and come on, man, let's stop acting like our government ain't doing this. If it's happening in Hollywood, it's happening in the government, it's happening in the church, it's all an agenda, it's all the same thing.
The United States government, first off and foremost, is the biggest drug dealer, is the hottest pimp, is the most heinous barbarian to ever walk this planet. The U.S. government, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Last
never
I
been...
checked, I don't own a boat, I don't own a canoe or a raft. How the shit is getting here?
Right.
Us, we too poor. We've been living in poverty for years, and it just keep getting worse.
Yep.
So how is it actually getting here?
Right.
Who else? Who
But
else
if you say
has the
something
means
like
to do
that,
it?
you're wrong. If you say something like that, you're wrong. You might get hit by a car walking out in the street.
You already
But
know.
it was an accident. No, it wasn't.
But-
They purposely ran your ass over.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
That's
and I'll play devil's advocate with you. I have somebody who'll come out and they'll say, "Oh, it's not them. You know, like maybe it's just a homegrown stuff and it's coming across the border, or whatever." Okay, then somebody's failing somewhere in their job, aren't they? Somebody's failing somewhere in their jobs. It's still coming. So the reality of the situation is they want this stuff to be happening. They're the biggest distributor because they have the most to gain. And then they sit there and they tell us it's wrong. You know why they tell us it's wrong? They pass a law and say it's wrong? So that you don't become competition. If you don't come into power, you can't compete. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Power comes like, people keep power by doing dirty stuff. If we put down our arms and we just start being nice to each other, and like I said, teach somebody something new every day. One thing, just teach them something that you know. Pass it on.
Yo, a lot of times they kill us with they kill us with things that most people sleep on when you really think about it. Like nowadays, which is actually going to be the next topic, so we just going to jump right into that shit. They're killing us with the food and the fruits that we eat. Like now they used to have processed foods. Now they're making ultra processed foods, and they already said that they're doing this to basically extend the lifespan of food. And our fruits are all fake. Like I was looking at this
That
shit.
sounds like some radioactive shit to me.
Yeah, it's
That
bad.
means
It's
no
bad.
food is good.
It's welcome to
It's
Good
good,
Burger,
they say
home of the Good
grass-fed.
Burger. Can I take your order?
That shit.
That's basically what it is. That Mondo Burger shit. But yo, so our oranges, right?
Cass, I've noticed from the 80s, 90s, now we're in the millennium and all that. Yo, this shit is crazy. If you really think about it, like how we're living the way we're living for various reasons, but the government don't fucking help you. They don't.
Nah, that's facts. We're trained in our own ways. Like they got gluten now. That shit was never a thing. Now, our oranges are not even real. Like from what I found out, our oranges were a bunch of fruits that they fused to make one, and now it's an orange. That's just not even naturally from the earth the way it's supposed to be. Broccoli is man-made. Bananas are supposed to be sour with seeds, and they're supposed to be small, and them shits are big and sweet. They've created that, and apples are supposed to be like grapes.
Can I elaborate on that?
Yeah. Do your thing.
Can I elaborate on that?
Yes, sir.
Yo, I like boar's head meat, right? Boar's head, real expensive, right? Check this shit out. Hear me out. Boar's head is expensive. It's like probably $12, $13.99 a pound. Boar's head.
Yeah.
You seen the shit that was in the news with the boar's head? I was like, just imagine I spent $13 a pound to go get fucked up and eat some fucked up boar's head.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It only cost me $13 though.
It's a double fuck.
The only way you can
Yeah,
get
so
away
it's
from
just-
it is growing your own food.
Yep.
Keep it a
See,
buck.
That's the only trick
what
to
people
it.
don't know, a lot of people don't understand is that out of all the food groups, out of all the food distributors, yo, I think it's like 11 companies own everything.
Yeah.
11 companies own everything. I don't care what it is you buy, where you
This
buy it
shit
from.
weird. Yo, this shit weird nowadays.
Yo, it's weird because
it's crazy.
you know what?
Because he's not wrong.
Because they can control what we eat, right? And you know what that does? It keeps us sick and it keeps us dying at a young age. People were supposed to live for 200-300 years. A human being's body is supposed to live for 200-300 years, at least.
Yeah.
Controlling population.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
They
Control.
they basically they give us shit that causes inflammation, and inflammation is the number one source to all diseases. And it's supposed to this food is supposed to keep
Stores
fat
on
on your
every
body.
corners.
Yeah,
Drugs in the same spots, yo. For years, they've been in the same spots in different cities on the same block for years. Why is that?
Yep.
that's
Never
facts.
move, never change.
That's
On
facts.
the same block for years. If you, wherever you from or whatever, and you go to that block, them niggas still doing the same shit. If it's really a block.
Right. No, you're not wrong. You still see it nowadays.
And niggas got us fucked up with feeding our kids this food. That's the worst part about it. Like, they supposed to be the next generation moving on up. Rozelle put me on the sun the other day about McDonald's and how they had to admit and give up money that their food is fake as fuck. That's crazy.
What is it like? What is it like? 8.2 billion sold? Served? Whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah, that's
I haven't
crazy.
ate McDonald's in who knows how long.
Facts.
That shit is so
Facts.
counterfeit. That shit'll kill you.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's designed to kill you.
It's designed for the kids.
It's designed to actually addict you and kill you slowly while spending your money doing it.
And if you notice, because people are starting to become aware. If you notice, people are starting to become aware, right? So what they do now, McDonald's does now, is you ever notice they offer a lot of coupons.
Oh yeah,
a lot of fucking, like, if you come do this on this day, you'll get a free this and you'll get a free that.
That's the bad food right there.
Yo, but
that's
this is what
my
I try to
personal
tell
opinion.
people.
I think that's the bad food. Why is it so cheap now?
Right.
Why does it cost a lot of money? Now it's so cheap and they're giving you coupons.
Yeah.
Yo, because here's the deal. What you got to do is stop buying their product. You put them out of business by not buying what they selling.
Well, that's what's happened. People stop fucking with McDonald's, and now they're starting to like, hey, we'll give you money. Come spend some money with us.
Right. And yo, you know what? An acknowledgement to Chase. I appreciate you for the Art of War shout out. I talked about that on one of our shows back.
Yo, that's a deep. Not a lot of people understand that.
Yo.
Like, and this is exactly what is happening right in front of our eyes. When I went to prison, they got it in different, like, you know how they have like different Bibles and stuff like that. They got that shit different, with the Art of War. The Art of War, if you can stick by that, you gonna really last. You gonna last.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cause I done been out in situations like for years. Like, it was like, I know I should have left that alone. I made a good choice. And you sit back and you watch it for a minute. Like, I made a good decision. And then you start doing it. It starts to become a habit. You understand what I'm saying? So when you understand the Art of War, it's just like, they can't do, so a person that understands the Art of War, and there's like one or two other books, they can't do nothing to a person like that. They can't.
Right.
They can't.
Facts.
It's a mind over matter status. That's what it is, a mind over matter, and a lot of people are weak-minded.
48 Laws of Power?
Manipulated, all that.
All of it.
I had enough time to do it. I had enough time to do it in a bang, man. I mean, that's all I got is time. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Every bad situation in your life, there's always something good.
Facts.
Every good situation in your life, there's always going to be one bad thing. But then the process keeps on going.
Yep, it's a balance. I talk about that all the time. It's a straight balance.
It's called growth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I be trying to tell people, my philosophy is I always expect the worst possible outcome, so that whatever comes that's not that, I appreciate it more. I'm like, this is good.
You accept it when you say that.
Exactly. So when it happens, I'm like, whatever. But if it's something that's outside of my realm of awareness, or if it's something that I couldn't fathom happening, I get upset. And when I get upset, then I'm like, okay, now that I got upset, this is a teachable moment. Now I got to learn from this mistake because it made me upset. You get what I'm saying? I no longer look at anger as a negative thing. I take it as a learning thing now because, if it made me mad, I got to learn from that.
There's nothing to be upset about. There's nothing to be upset about. Now you got a whole nother different movement. But see, people are not, like I said earlier, straight crash dummies. I couldn't even tell you how many people I'd be looking at. I'm like, that's how y'all doing it? Wow. And it's so bad for me is because it's all around me. So naturally they say, you become a product of your own environment. Not me. Can't do it. Not me.
Facts.
Be looking like that, even smelling like that, or whatever, just looking crazy. No, not me. I can't do that.
See, things like that are just people use that as an excuse to get out.
But you know what though?
To do more. But do absolutely the same bullshit. They use an excuse. Okay, all right. They call me retarded. I'm gonna just act retarded.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
With some people, you give them an excuse and they're gonna take that shit and use it. But see, like the shit is, you don't got the blindfolds on. I don't think nobody in this group chat got them blindfolds on, so they can't trap niggas like that. They can't do that to niggas.
Yes, they can.
Nah, not if we don't let them.
Do it. The
Huh?
doctors do it. They do it. They say, yo, you're retarded. You gotta act retarded. Here's some money. Take these pills. And you notice, right? I'm gonna say something about this. You notice over the years, you're still taking this, but the pills are mad different. They start getting bigger,
Yeah.
smaller.
Well, you're talking about the
different
majority of
shades.
people. I know. I don't go to the doctors for shit. Fuck medicine, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, seriously.
I've been anti-medicine for
On
years.
Facebook. Back in the day, yo, you got hit by a car, you had to walk that shit off.
Yeah, facts.
Straight up. You
That's
motherfuckers go to the hospital for a paper cut. You be alright.
So,
Yeah.
so yo,
Some people just say it's different.
So before we get into that next topic, though, I want to get into your story a little bit, give them a brief summary. But one thing before we even get into that, I want to challenge people to go and grab some McDonald's. Don't eat the shit and leave it on the table for 2 weeks, and I bet you that shit would never go bad. Just saying.
Yo, I believe that.
I'm just saying.
It's
Take,
like
yo,
some
take that challenge.
Plastic don't go bad.
There you go. There you
don't.
go. Sounds wrong.
Sure don't.
Before we get into the next topic, yo,
That's
I want to we had did this shit on this other podcast, but we were talking about how times have changed and like if people don't know you, they don't know like most of your life you was locked up, like you wasn't free at all, like it was to the point where that was like your first home at one point, like no bullshit.
my brother says it. Oh, that's his second home. I mean,
Yo.
damn, I don't even get a chance out the game. You already crazy. That's what's like, oh, okay, all right. But honestly, yo, that back and forth shit, yo, the only thing that's worth me going to jail now is like me and my all that, you know, looking crazy. That's what I said. Going into a store, it's a struggle. Like, yo, we're in aisle 9. If I smack you into aisle 1, I'll be wrong. And they got cameras. So it's like a struggle. It is a struggle. Like, yo, you know what? I'm going to leave this shit here. I'm going to go back home. I don't want to go to jail and then, you know, now they got it on camera and I'm looking stupid.
Yeah.
All because some shit I could have walked away. It wasn't even worth going to prison for, yo. But now I'm looking stupid. And then it's worse when you're on video. It never goes away.
But yo, I'm proud of you, bro. You've been out for what, like 12 years now?
Probably about 15.
About 15 years? That's good, man. Good shit. Hell yeah. Because you ain't give a fuck back in the day.
I moved around a lot. But I know New Britain, I'll never go back there. Meriden, Hartford, New Haven, I'll never go back there. You know why? Because that was my worstest downfall.
Yeah.
I know this just by looking at it from a distance, like, it's crazy. And then push come to shove, you get locked up. All the dudes that say they your mans in them, they ain't your mans.
Yeah. So for you, how has times changed? Like as the process went on, when you came home and something new came out, the iPhone or some shit. How did that fuck with you? Like how did you feel about that?
You gotta adapt. Just like yo going like Meriden, living in Meriden, New Haven, Hartford, moving to Springfield, Mass, yo living in New Britain, down at Willie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt. And if you don't adapt, you're gonna have some serious fucking issues.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. If you any one of you guys don't ever move somewhere and you gotta adapt, maybe you got a loud neighbor, you didn't have a loud neighbor, like stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your garbage goes out on the Wednesday where you was at, but now it goes out on a Friday to where you're moving. You gotta adapt.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, that makes sense. So yeah, it was good shit though, but I'm definitely proud of you, bro. It's good to see you out here for so long, man.
Most def.
Yeah, for real.
Look at my face. It's a struggle, man.
Yo, man, you know, honestly, yo, you don't look a day over 20, though. I ain't gonna front. Like, you look like 27, 28. Keep it a buck.
Hell yeah, you definitely take care of yourself.
Don't ask me for ID, because I'm not sure you know ID.
Nah, we don't get that personal.
Yo, you know what's weird though? No disrespect to you, because you know what I'm saying? I did a little time at Bing too. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit though, it's weird how most, if you notice, I don't know if it's the food they feed you. I don't know if you really worry about bills and shit. But most niggas age slow in jail. Like physically, yo.
Yeah, yo, Cash know my mother. His brother probably know my mother. My mother got good genes. Like,
Yo,
and that too. That's the only two things that so young. Like, they think my girl is older than me. Just like they always thought my brother was older than me. Now they're like, what? You what? Now I'm like 43. The only thing you could tell is the cheeks.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
def.
I mean, it's like, yo, you ain't 43.
Even that ain't salt and peppered up yet. It looked like you dyed it from here.
Shit. When I get a fresh cut, when I get a fresh
I didn't
cut,
dye nothing. These I dyed, the dreads I dyed, but this I'm a rock out. I got a client, right? I got a barber shop in my house, right? I got a client.
Oh yeah, I forgot you cut hair too.
He's straight, he's straight, like, he fills it in with the spray on shit, the comb on shit or whatever shit. I'm like, yo, bro, and I tell him too, I'm like, you gonna get tired of doing that, believe me.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
No disrespect, that's why I rock out my cock out. Fuck that, I'm not doing nothing, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
I remember I had
He admit to it, he gonna get tired of it. He said it.
I remember I had the bald head for so damn long. Like my bald head been here forever, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga Chase put a little star design on my shit one time. That shit came out fire. I was walking around like, yeah, nigga, I got some hair, nigga. I got some hair, nigga. You see that star right there, nigga? That shit look fire.
Yo, you know what though? As long as you comfortable with it, my man, don't give a fuck with nobody. If you comfortable with that shit, rock out, no homo, rock out with the cock.
Yeah. Now you had that shit looking dope though. That shit ain't look like just a star. That shit look like it was officially done. That shit look fire. Straight razored up, everything.
Bro, I've been doing this shit for over 3 decades now.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can show you the shop too. I definitely show you the shop.
Matter of fact, yeah, if you want to, at the end of the show, before we even go off, if you want to show them that for sure, that'd be fire.
No problem, but I do this for one thing, right? How you guys talk about, this, and I'm talking about this and that. It's a struggle for me to go into a store. It's a struggle for me to get a job. Because you might have to deal with an idiot. You might have to deal with somebody who just don't fucking like you, so it becomes a problem, like, as far as me, like, damn, that's a chance that's a one-way ticket back in.
Yeah.
So, I did the Entrepreneur Negro shit. I built my own shit.
I heard that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah, good shit.
Sometimes you gotta adapt in your own way, however you can.
I know I can't deal with having a boss. Like, I had a boss that was younger than me. And he was more concentrated on the waitresses and shit like that, and like trying to flex on me, like, yo, I can't even do this. Like, I'm about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to, like, bro, go over there somewhere. Like, stop fucking with me. Go over there. So these are challenges that you go through when you have a job and shit. So I was just like, you know what? I'm too smart to even do all that.
Yeah.
Like, too smart to do that. So
that's a good point.
I'm my own boss.
So yeah, that's a good ass point though.
Yeah,
that was some good shit. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get into the next topic.
I solved like 1 or 2, 3 problems.
Yeah, that's fact. I hate working for people. I ain't gonna hold you. I hate that shit.
Yeah, because you work. I'm pretty sure all 3 of y'all could say that. You got common sense or whatever. So it's like working with somebody who don't have common sense. It's like you still getting paid the same, but you doing like double the work.
Yo, you gotta understand one thing, bro. You gotta understand one thing. I don't know when it started. I just say it started about 20 years ago. And that's common sense ain't common no more.
Yeah, because not everybody got it.
Not everybody got it no more, yo.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it ain't common.
It's crazy, bro.
That's a fact and offending.
Yo.
Right.
It ain't common.
Nah.
Look at you. Even when you say some shit like that, it's like, yo, common sense ain't common because not everybody got it. They look at you like, what the fuck did he just...
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah.
Those are those people.
That's
don't
fact.
have understanding.
That's
exactly.
fact.
And you're gonna have a problem with him if you sit around him long enough.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
I'm talking from experience.
Yeah.
The crazy part is that they'll admit it to you. They'll be like, yo, you just blew my mind. Yo, I don't even know what you just said. They'll laugh it off, but they won't even think on it. They won't try to learn from it or nothing.
No
They'll
understanding.
Just laugh it off.
And
like, come on, man, learn.
Not for nothing, I'll be like, real quick in my brain, I'm like, those people, yeah, those are... And then, after a while, if you sit around them long enough and you start fucking with them, it becomes funny for you because now you can't get mad anymore. You start fucking with them because you know they ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be around you, whatever the case might be, but they're around you and shit. If they don't want to be around you and they don't want to be talked to like that, even though they're not going to understand how you're talking to them, so they'll still hang around you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's facts.
I think we're just seeing like it's an experience gap. Because like they still looking at things like new bird eyes. You know what I mean? Like they just came into the world fresh eyes or whatever.
Somebody can have the same experience and still do it again, even though it's a fucked up situation. They'll still do it again.
Oh, I never said people learn quick.
Some people don't learn it at all.
Some people don't learn at all.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
And those are the people you gotta walk away from though, because you gotta be smart enough to say, you know what, this relationship ain't
because
gonna
you're
work.
gonna end up in some shit. You're
Right.
gonna end up. I promise you, because I'm living proof of it. You see my face right here. I'm telling you, I'm living proof, yo. It's a struggle to deal with, motherfuckers, yo, because it's just like, what? They start to wonder what happened to you. Because they don't like the hostility and shit. You gotta talk to them real soft and shit. What happened to you?
Yep. As soon as you raise your voice, you're getting violent.
Right.
Yep, you getting violent. Niggas got tails. Wasn't even born with a tail. That shit between their legs. That
Yeah.
type of funky shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen it. I be like, well, damn. It's the same thing with my fucking the person that delivers my mail. Yo, you put slots out there, right? You say, yo, everybody put your shit. You know, put your name on there and this and that. Because yo, I got a neighbor that he got a camera facing. He used to have a camera facing the mailbox. So I'm looking for a package, but I'm looking through everybody's shit. So I'm looking crazy on camera. So it's like talking to the mail guy, and then it's like to talk to him. He's like, yo, the dude's scared of his own shadow. Like, bro, I'm not even trying to do all that with you. I'm just saying, why you keep sticking shit in my shit? If you ask for you to put the label on everybody's mailbox and you still sticking the wrong shit in the shit, what type of sense that make?
Yeah. That's
So,
right.
like, frustrating. It's just frustrating.
Some niggas are just lazy, too. Some niggas just lazy as shit. Shit's crazy.
Lazy? Yo, if he was so lazy, he wouldn't have pulled the wrong mail out of the bag to put the wrong mail in my box. If he was so lazy, he would have kept it in the bag. Think about it. If he was that lazy, it's not my mail.
He probably a lazy thinker. That nigga don't want to use his brain.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
That just fucked me up.
He would have never went in the bag to begin with if he was so wicked, because it's not my mail. Think about it. It's not my mail. Why would you reach in and grab somebody else's mail and stick it in my shit? If he was that lazy, you'd have left it in the bag.
He probably said, you know what, there's not enough space in this mailbox, I'm going to shove it in this one, and their neighbors, he'll give it to them.
Yeah, they'll share.
Do that.
They'll share real quick.
I guarantee you some dumb shit like that.
A year, just with the mail.
Right.
Just with the fucking mail.
Maybe he just fucking with you. But yeah, we're gonna get into the next topic real quick. Before we get into the riddle of the day, actually, we're gonna have Rozelle elaborate more on this. But I don't know if y'all know about what's going on out there in Aurora, Colorado. But shit is real, and shit is getting real in America, all in all. But I'm gonna let Rozelle speak more on the Aurora, Colorado situation because he has a lot more info on that.
Well, I mean, it's not a bunch of info. I'm just hearing that shit's going on down there in Aurora with the Venezuelans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I heard was they were in Chicago and tried some shit and got shot the fuck up. And niggas out there ain't having it, which I didn't think niggas out there in Chicago would. You understand what I'm saying? But out there in Aurora, Colorado, apparently, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, they saying that these motherfucking Venezuelans is taking over motherfucking buildings with guns, extorting the motherfucking tenants. They saying the cops ain't doing shit because, according to them, by law, they have squatter rights. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be walking around with guns and all this shit. So, I mean, I don't know how much of it is true, how much is not. But I do know that I seen a clip where there's a little research, and this woman and her husband went on a trip and was gone for like 2 weeks, right? But had paid the rent for the month. So now when they get back from their trip, these niggas gonna change the locks. You know what I'm saying? Dumped all they shit out and had moved the migrant family in. So I mean, down in Aurora, some shit's going on, man. And the migrants is behind a lot of that shit. And I'm just wondering if this is like stage one of take the world over from the inside. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you already had me thinking like that, for real. Chase, you wanna chime in on this? I'll let you shine, or you want me to just like
I'm gonna classify on it. That's stage one bullshit. There's going to be a stage 2 bullshit, stage 3. It's a whole bunch. If you really look at it, I learned the hard way a lot of times, yo. Just like, for example, if you want to, as they call it in the hood, they call it super saver Negro, whatever and shit. A lot of times, yo, that shit costs me time. So, with that being said, those people, like, they gonna go through what they gonna go through regardless. They gonna go through. It's what you going through and what you gonna do with your life, because all that amount of time, yo, pressure on, they gotta deal with that. Just like the government, yo, they'll take care of somebody outside of the United States faster than they'll take care of people in their own backyard.
Right,
that
right.
Shit is just,
but
that's backwards. That's dyslexic.
But what I'm saying is that these niggas that they're taking care of is taking their money and they getting locked and loaded, and they're doing crimes and getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? And all kind of shit. So I'm saying, do you think maybe this is a beginning of taking over America from the inside? Because I mean, apparently and allegedly, there's thousands of migrants who moved to like a few hundred, you know what I'm saying, like valid states.
I actually got more info on it right here.
Talk to me.
They're actually, I think they overflooded New York more than all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's saying that the mayor of Aurora, Colorado, is saying that they haven't taken over his town basically because they're saying it was Venezuelan gang members, that there's hundreds of them, and they started basically running in buildings, especially in particular 2 apartment buildings in Aurora. It was immigrants and other residents became the center of attention last week. They showed armed men searching apartments. They were just searching all the apartments and it went viral. It was a bunch of Venezuelan people. And they're having concerns about the borders.
All right,
that's why we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more of a crime rate, yo. Like having those people, we live differently.
Yeah. If we're not following like the election, because I believe Trump said it himself. He said in one of his speeches, they're letting people in through the border easily. They don't even have to get green cards anymore. They're housing them and kicking out veterans from their own homes. Now this stuff has already been made public. You get what I'm saying? It's already been made public.
Yo, bro.
We just talked about people being kicked out of their homes, and these people coming in, and they're invading from the inside. This is exactly what they're doing. They're trying to take away American rights to bear arms.
Yo, bro.
They got school shootings. Give me one sec. They got school shootings coupled in with this to cover things up, and then you got oh my God, I'm getting lost now. But you got the right to bear arms getting taken away. You got school shooters going out to try to get that taken away. You got these people coming in with squatter rights and everything. When the hell did squatter rights start taking off? Like 70s and 80s and stuff like that. It shouldn't even be legal. If you don't own the property, you shouldn't be there, according to the government, because they can come in and kick you out whenever the fuck they want to, right? I don't know, man. This is all just one big ass agenda. It's crazy to me.
I could tell you, can I say something real quick? I can tell you from experience, what it is like, if nobody owns that property, and you go, I can tell you from like seeing people and like having that experience, if nobody owns the property, but the state or whatever, and they go there with their little tent or whatever the case might be, that's squatter rights. But if you're on somebody's property, like, there's levels to this shit, yo. No,
bro. I disagree, bro. Hold on. Yo, the rights is, bro, let's say, my nigga, on some real shit, let's say you own your house where you're at right now, and you and your wife say, we about to go visit my aunt or my cousin or whatever, and we'll go down there for a few weeks. And as soon as you bounce, somebody move up in your shit, yo, they stay in your shit for a couple of weeks. Yo, they stay in your shit for a couple of weeks, my nigga, and get mail at your house.
It only takes three days.
They get mail at your house, my boy.
It takes 3 days for squatters' rights.
Right, so they don't gotta be in the tent, my nigga. They just take over your house. But what I'm saying is that I don't think. I mean, and I can be, I'm way out there. But I don't think they can see the big picture. What I think is going to happen is they start this little takeover in Aurora, Colorado, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Then it starts happening in Houston. Then it starts happening in New York. Then it starts happening here and there. So what happens is niggas start warring all in the streets. Boom, niggas is gunning niggas down, back and forth. Now the U.S. government has a reason to call in the military.
Civil War.
Now
World War, Civil
now
War.
the U.S. government got a reason to call in the military on their own people. Because why in the fuck would you let all these niggas invade our borders?
Right.
That's
There's
right.
always an agenda, bro. Why the fuck? And then after they invaded our borders,
I believe
right?
what you're saying.
Yo,
That shit fucks with us because they live differently. When they start letting them people in, we live differently. What we think is outrageous is normal to them,
Yep.
and what they think is normal to it's a controversy because the crime rate, that shit's gonna go through the roof.
Now
The
that's a
shit they think is normal, they'll do it right here in the United States.
now, that's a great point because I think that's how they actually do out there, right? Like they have no problems with invading people's shit and
But see-
going buildings. They do this on a regular
but
basis.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, they do. But you gotta say to yourself, if they did that on a regular basis and that was their MO, then you know what I'm saying, U.S. wouldn't understand that shit. But when you look at the big picture,
They allowed us to do that. They allowed us to
and
come
these
in and do that.
these niggas is getting big bread. Big bread. All these niggas got housing. Everyone got housing and getting big bread. And you still here wilding? Yo, it's in the fucking agenda, bro. Because you got, I don't believe in the army, you know what I'm saying? But niggas got to fight for us, whatever. But you got vets out on the street. You got homeless families that grew up on American soil out in the streets. But you got some niggas from who knows where the fuck they from, living in hotel rooms, sleeping on
But they won't
sheets,
take care of them
on sheets with 1,000 counts.
So I got a
Are you
question. I got a
serious?
question for you. So, is this the agenda and reason why the government impeached Trump? Because remember, he was building a wall. He was trying to keep all the immigrants out.
Boy.
He was trying to get people that were immigrants out of America, and all of a sudden the government impeaches him. They're trying to find old shit that they can get him locked up for.
Did he know the blueprint?
Exactly.
Right, I question the same thing. Does he know the blueprint? Because the
Might
reality
be
is,
smoking mirrors.
they're going to make it so that the people are going to
Exactly
have to
what I
police
keep saying.
themselves.
All this shit is bullshit. Like the COVID, like all this shit is bullshit. Like to me, this is my personal opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm right or I'm fucking wrong. I'm just saying this shit, like from a distance, yo, from what I'm seeing in and out and this and that, and I'm looking at it from this shit is fucked up.
Yo,
Fuck
for
yeah.
real.
COVID was a test run.
Facts.
Have no mistakes about that. Have no doubts. COVID was a test run.
This is every 5. Well, before it was every 10 years. Now it's like just about every 5 to 6 years. And now with this COVID thing, it's been
Go
about
back
what,
from COVID.
every 4
This
years.
shit been bullshit since day one.
Since
This
day
shit
one,
been bullshit.
with the
Fuck
flu,
COVID.
swine flu, bird flu, freaking
All this type of
that
crazy,
shit.
dumbass shit. This shit been going on. If you look like real, we always had these problems, and now you're just not old enough to do it right in front of your fucking face.
Right.
That's just what it is.
Exactly. You're exactly right. It is an agenda. It's a power. It's a control front. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who's got the most power and who can move the chips around. And I'm sure somebody in another country was like, you know what? I got some people I need to send over there because they're causing me too many problems over here. And somebody in the government who's fascist as hell and only out for himself and got his pockets fat was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. We got 4 years to get it done before a new president comes in. Let's get this shit rolling, and that's what's happening right now. Now you got all these migrants coming in, taking over things. And I'm not opposed to helping nobody, but let's help people at home first. Why ain't we doing that? We're gonna have to start looking out for ourselves, but that's what they want. They want us to start looking out for ourselves, and then we gotta fight for ourselves because the powers that be are gonna say, nah, the police ain't coming to help, the military's not coming to help you. We gotta help ourselves, and then we become what? Now we're rebels. Now we're against.
Yo, it
now we're
doesn't
against
help
the
that
cause.
it doesn't help that we're all in the same boat, and then the same dude that you think like is helping you get to where you need to go to, like, you know, is poking holes on the end of the boat. Like, there's
Right.
mad selfish people out there. They're more selfish now. You get what I'm saying? Like, more, like I said, I've seen it in so many different forms. It's flabbergasting. It's
Right,
fucking flabbergasting.
Nah, that's a good point.
It's very rare when you can find somebody you can truly depend on, for sure. In this world right now, there's too many Judas out there. There's too many Judas.
If it ain't done
And
by
not enough
these
prophets.
hands, it ain't guaranteed. That's my philosophy and always been.
Facts.
With the job done right, you got to do it yourself.
Yep. And don't ever send a boy to do a man's job.
Yep,
And always watch your back.
They're just rules.
And
They're
definitely
rules.
don't send no
That's all they
female
are,
to
is
do a
rules.
man's job, because
Never.
she go out there and make a whole game plan behind your back, talking about,
Should just
oh,
do
yeah,
a man.
Yeah. Everything is all
Yeah,
good.
these niggas crazy. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Bigger, better opportunities. You know how
Already
that
know.
bros.
Yeah, so you got more on that topic, or we get into the next one?
Man, I think we kind of hit it all.
That was a lot of good points, yo. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was good. So all right, we're gonna get into the next thing. It's the favorite thing of all. You know, everybody loves this segment right here. The Riddle of the Day by Rozelle.
Don't do it.
So, which one shall I give y'all today? This was more like a question than a riddle. On the borderlines. A cowboy leaves his house on Sunday. He rides for 3 days straight and 3 nights straight. But he comes back on Sunday. How's that possible?
Damn.
I think I got the answers to this one. I think we talked about this behind closed doors before before you came up with it. But I ain't gonna give it to y'all, so
3 nights straight.
I'll let
and
y'all
3 days
guess.
straight.
Yeah.
Left on a Sunday, came back on a Sunday.
you want to hit it with the question again, Rozelle? One more
The
time?
cowboy left his house on Sunday. He rode for 3 days and 3 nights straight. Yet he came back on Sunday. How is that possible?
I get
Because of
you.
the seventh day.
What was that, brother?
Because of the seventh day.
No, he only rode for 3 days and 3 nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he came back.
Straight.
So that's 24 hours.
That's 72 hours technically.
That's only
Yeah.
72 hours in total.
That's the
24
next
hours a day. So he's still got 4 more days to make it to Sunday. So that doesn't make
I give y'all like 20 more seconds if y'all can't
He
get it.
still came back in the day.
He came back in a week, right? Well, he left on Sunday and then he came back on Sunday.
He came back in the day, the next day. So that's 4 days and 3 nights.
Well, it's 3 days and 3 nights.
Can't be 3 days and 3 nights because when he came back Sunday, that's the seventh. That's the 4th day. So it's actually 3 nights and 4 days.
Unfortunately, you can't change the riddle.
I just went by Sunday. Sunday was the next day.
All right, so everybody got the
No,
answer.
I'm asking.
No, well, we're not gonna give you the answer though.
Either. I don't remember.
Either way, we're not gonna give you the answer though, because we can't let the.
We'll tell you after the show.
He keep that shit all the way funky. He like, yo, I don't remember, but I kind of do, but I really don't know. We're not going to tell you.
We gotta wait till the next episode to tell the viewers what the answer is. But we're gonna tell you after the show.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the show.
That's just funny as hell
That's
though.
funny though.
That is a good one. That's a good one. Hell yeah.
Alright, on
Yeah,
to
that's
the
funny
next.
though. I'll give it to you.
That's
I
def-
give it to you.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
a good.
sir.
I give you respect over his dude. That's it makes you think though.
Yeah, for anybody who may have the answer, please, as always, leave it in the comments.
Yes, sir.
Like the show, share the show, support the show.
Yep.
Come on now.
That's factual.
That's right.
All right, we're getting into the next segment. This one. Okay.
I'm sorry. If anybody can be a guest, just like my man Chase over here. You heard?
Facts.
Jump on. spit your opinions, your thoughts. He hasn't been coached. No one coached him. No one said, say this, say that, talk like this. His opinions is his opinions. We can't change him. We're not going to censor him. Whatever he says is what he says. And anybody who wants to get on, let us know. You can do the same.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all subscribe too, man.
Oh, you gotta be a subscriber.
Shout out.
You just can't get on being a viewer.
Facts.
You gotta be a subscriber.
Shout out to my brother Chase too,
I
man.
already been there and did that.
Yeah,
and
facts.
that's why you're here, brother.
Facts. And I was just telling them that before the show, man. I was
And we
like, yo,
appreciate
this.
that.
I was like, yo,
I've been there, done
Chase
that.
subscribe. He gets the fucking bell when the
Yeah.
shit's dropping, all that shit, man.
That's right.
Appreciate
I'm gonna put it on.
Much
like
love,
this.
for real.
You got a
I might
forever
have been
welcome
locked
card.
up, yo, when this real technical shit was coming out. But man, listen, I try to learn to do my shit, and that's the only way I could do it like that. Subscribe, take the bell, drop, or
Yeah.
it's the only way I can do it.
It's appreciated.
If I wanna hear it,
Facts.
It's appreciated, yo, because honestly, I'm going to keep it 100. It be your own people, bro. Like, your own people be the ones to not support you and bring you down. But so I respect that shit to the fullest, man, for real.
Yeah, without a doubt.
small
yo.
thing to a giant.
Big facts.
Small thing to a giant.
All right, so we're going to get into the next topic, right? Before we do that, yo, this show was brought to you by Broquito, the drink of A6O's Blunt Truth.
I'm finished with my shit, bro. I'm finished with my shit.
On
Salute.
a fat block.
Yeah,
because
salute.
this is A6 Soul's Blunt Truth.
Yeah.
Def.
And of course, y'all gotta roll up and smoke to this show. That's what it's all about, man. A6O's
Oh, yeah.
Blunt Truth.
Open your
homie.
mind and relax.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into the next segment. It's called "Truth Shall Set You Free." All right, so after 20 years in prison, a wrongfully convicted man is freed. Here's what the plans to do next is. His name is Marvin Haynes. He's spent most of his life behind bars for crime he never committed. Even the current local prosecutor said what happened to Haynes, who was 16 when he was charged with the murder in 2004 and convicted the following year, was a terrible injustice. Now, almost 2 decades later, the 36-year-old is free as a free man for a Minnesota court vacated his conviction. What y'all think about this, man? I'll get more into it. I'll get more details for y'all as y'all elaborate. But yeah, another one of them things, man.
I think, man, there's gonna be so many people, you know what I'm saying, found not guilty when people really start looking into it, because so many people have been just a victim, like I said before, a victim of an easy shut, you know what I'm saying, bag and shut. The case is done. Got this nigga, he really don't got no alibis, fuck it. He going down. We ain't gonna spend the manpower or the time to hunt down niggas who really did it when we can just throw any nigga in jail, because any nigga in jail is good for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just one more nigga off the street. And then that's how they see it. They don't give a fuck if they got the nigga who really did it. It's a nigga off the street. So it all add up at the end of the day. 1 + 1 make 2. Pardon me, Terrence Howard. 1 + 1 makes 2. And it all adds up for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for some niggas, it don't add up in their brain or how they moving though.
Oh no, for us,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? For us, it's always going to be a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, for every move they make, they get at least 3 returns. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, like, they put this guy in jail, right? So they save themselves money. They get somebody off the street who could have been a good father to their kid, or could have been a man or a protector, or whatever the case may be. So now you leave a vulnerable home available to you. Then on top of that, you condition that person while they're in prison, so now they have no idea what the fuck's going on when they get out. And if they're in there long enough, they could even be coached into doing a whole lot of other shit.
I didn't.
No, I feel you. And it's an individual thing, though. I'm not saying everybody.
I agree.
But 90% of our
What you're
society
saying.
doesn't think for themselves. A lot of them are cattle, and we were all taught to be cattle. But you got to break free from their teachings. You got to understand what you're seeing in front of you.
Yeah, that's fact.
That's the point of this show.
I got more info for y'all. So he was telling people he's innocent from the jump, but he was accused of fatally shooting a 55-year-old Harry Randy Sherrier at Minneapolis flower shop during an attempted robbery in 2004. The case against Haynes, which is crazy, it relied almost entirely on eyewitness evidence. One witness said later that he never got a good look at the suspect, and another recanted his testimony, but there was no forensic evidence, no fingerprints, no DNA, and there was no video connecting him to the crime. There wasn't even a murder weapon that was recovered.
So
Right.
they had nothing, and
They
then
had
he got a
nothing.
No,
conviction.
what they had was a white man or a Chinese man, whatever, saying, "Is a black guy? Look like maybe he look like him, and now
Right.
good enough for him."
And that's all they needed. That's what I'm saying.
And that is what I said. As long as the case is shut, bro, and you don't got to worry about it, and do no extra work for the shit, shut case, bro. We have us a
And they make
nigga.
money.
We have us now. If they said a white person, they probably gonna make sure they got the white. Man, are you sure it was him? Take a good look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm positive. Are you sure? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's all
But
they
but
needed.
if it's a black man up there, motherfucker, if it's a Spanish man, does it look like him? It might be. I mean, he was bald headed. Okay, good enough for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Castro going to jail.
But they,
Right.
You know,
they
they
make
have a
money
beard?
off of
Yeah.
anybody who goes to prison, they make money.
Of course they do. It's big business. That's
They
what
do.
I'm saying.
That's the only thing it's about is money, and they'll try to do
Well,
it however they
it's
want
about
to.
that. It's about that as well.
Yeah.
But it's also about let's just shut the case down. Let's just get this case closed. We got us a nigga. No matter what, we getting the money for him.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying, though. They kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
of course they
They're
do.
smart about it. They strategically set these things up
Of
so like it's
course.
a domino effect. If you don't have a strong father figure at home, your kids grow up with only a mother. If your mother's not strong enough to raise a man upright, you get a weak man.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. So they bring your tribe strength down. Then they come in with all these laws that put you behind bars. Now they condition you to try to change your mindset while you're locked up in a situation where you have to feel fear, anxiety, depression. You feel longed and estranged from your family and from people who love you.
Yep, doing the bid. That's a fact.
And you're
Doing the bid.
isolated as fuck in the situation, thinking to yourself day to day, what's gonna happen today, tomorrow, and the next day because I got a plan for each and every fucking day. That's stressful in itself.
Right, right.
So then you come out with that mindset, and now you can't adjust to society, and it's your fault, not society's fault. No, it's your fault. It's not right.
Yes, it is. Because it's a mind over matter. That's what that is. A
Right.
mind over matter.
Right, and a lot of people don't have the matter to be mindful.
Uh,
You get what I'm
It's so
saying?
sad that it's so sad. Out of 10 people, there's 9 people that don't have it. Like
Right. And this is why you have small factions. This is why you have leaders in packs and stuff. People that can't come in and have simple conversations with each other. You got to have one person barking orders and everybody doing what's said because people can't think for themselves. Have you noticed in this group, we all think for ourselves. We communicate amongst each other. This is how we learn and grow.
We also became followers before we became leaders too.
Without a doubt.
Like we on our own shit, you know.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I'm sorry to get so you know, like I get emotional about this stuff, but the reality is, you know, life is our greatest teacher, and we might all see things differently from our own experiences. And don't get me wrong, everything is perspective. But if you really take the time to learn and adjust, you can learn where somebody else has been. Even if you can't sympathize, you can try to empathize. We all have that capacity.
not all. Most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
well, I mean,
capable, but
we're capable, but many shut it off.
yeah, it's bad. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get into the next topic. Actually, the final topic. This one's called "Truth Be Told." Wait, is it "Truth Be Told"? It's "Truth Be Told." Yes, it is. All right, yeah. So Rebecca Cheptegei. I hope I said her name right.
Don't mean to cut
I'm
your
saying.
name up. Slash it.
Yeah,
Butcher.
Rebecca. We're gonna, yeah, facts. Cheptegei,
Chop
something
suey.
like. She was a Ugandan marathon runner who competed in the Paris Olympics last month. She died days after
Oh, damn.
being set on fire by her boyfriend.
Jeez.
What?
He was set on fire because they were fighting over land. He came in, I guess he stormed out the house. He happened to come back into the house with a gasoline tank and poured gas on her, set her on fire. She died a couple days later from multiple organ failure after her
Wow.
body was 75% covered in burns. Her dad is blaming the Kenyan government and police for not saving her, for her failing, basically, her losing her life. Which is crazy. That's bananas.
That's crazy, yo. 1 minute you're in the Olympics, the world's cheering you on, rooting for you. The next minute, you know what I'm saying, you're dead and gone, yo. Life has crazy twists, yo.
Can I ask a question
You never
before you
know.
go on? Where was the land located? Could you look that up or not?
I believe it was in Kenyan because that's where they live.
It is.
They lived in Kenyan, so
My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you
I'm
good,
just
bro.
I'm thinking right now.
You good. Also, if you get a chance to look up, yo. There was this crazy story that also happened a couple days ago. Did you hear about the chick? I can't remember her name, bro. Did you hear about the chick who was drinking and having a great night with her boyfriend? She was white. He was Hispanic, right? They were drinking and having a great night. She said they were painting and all that good shit. And then all of a sudden, they decided they wanted to play hide and seek. Y'all hear about this?
no, I haven't. But before you get into that, right? Get into it real quick. But I want to say my condolences to Rebecca and her family.
Yes,
and
most
everything, you know
definitely.
what I'm saying?
R.I.P. Rebecca. I'm about to just end it off with R.I.P.
That's
both
wild.
of them.
Yeah,
But
that's wild.
anyways, right?
That
So
don't
right.
make no sense.
That's
So
just crazy.
so check this out.
Yeah.
Now this don't make no sense, bro. I mean that doesn't either. Murder doesn't make no sense at all unless you have a.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
defense.
That don't make no sense.
Yo, peep this shit, right? So her and her man decide that they're gonna play hide and seek. They've been drinking wine and shit, they chilling and shit. She says that he decides that he's gonna climb into a suitcase. Right? She zips it up, yo, partially, and they're laughing and shit, and then she went to go hide. And then she was like, just in case like, say something was here or whatever. And she said she went to go hide, and she ended up going to sleep in the bed and falling asleep, bro. And when she woke up in the morning, home was dead. Now,
Dead in the suitcase?
yeah, bro. Now the crazy shit was, the bitch actually recorded it, yo. And the recording is her. You hear him saying, yo, please, let me out. I can't breathe. She was like, yeah, whatever. He was like, no, I'm serious. I can't breathe. And I can't remember her name. He was like, because he's calling her name out. And he's like, yo, let me out. I can't breathe. She was like, whatever, laughing and shit. He's like, I'm serious, baby. I'm serious. I can't breathe. She was like, well, then maybe you need to shut the fuck up then. He was like, please, God, please let me out. She was like, he said, I can't breathe. She was like, you know what? That's how I felt every time I knew you cheated on me. I felt choked and suffocated.
That's crazy.
And she's laughing in the video, nigga. Then she goes upstairs and falls asleep.
So I got some of it right here. Jorge Torres Jr.,
Yeah.
a 42-year-old American man, suffocated to death on February 24th. That was in 2020 in Winter Park, Florida, after being zipped into a suitcase. His girlfriend, then 42-year-old Sarah Boone, was arrested the following day after second-degree murder. That's crazy. How the
Duh.
fuck? Everybody asking how did she even get the nigga in the suitcase?
You know what?
She went in there willingly,
She's
yeah.
probably like talking like, babe, you know what I was saying to this chick? She probably like coached him and played on his ego. Like, you know what? I bet you can't fit in that suitcase.
Exactly.
They all drink on wine and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's like, well, I bet you I can. Let me see. Let me zip it up and see if you fit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Then once he got his ass in there and zipped him up, yo, that was it, bro.
That's it.
So, like, I don't want to make fun of this topic, right? But how was she moving him around? Did she pick the suitcase up? Did she put him on a fucking?
She was sitting there, yo. She was sitting there, wherever she was at, or standing, whatever. Because all you can see is her. All you can do is see. And I think you see her, and you can hear him, yo. So she wasn't holding up. She was just like, yo, just laughing, bro. Like, yo, that's how I felt when you cheated on me, yo.
That's
Shut
wild.
the fuck up, yo.
Yeah,
the
what's
fuck
that
up.
noise? We're going on a plane.
And
I got you in a rolly
she
suitcase.
laughing. Nah, not like that, bro. She was in her crib because she told the cops that she ended up
crazy.
accidentally falling asleep and then waking up and forgetting that he was in there, and then found him dead.
Oh, she ain't forget.
But you know what I'm saying? Because They also had her 911 call. Like, he's purple, blah, 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 yada, yada. So what they're saying is that being closed in like that, she had a little bit unzipped, right? Hulk could get air, but his lungs couldn't
get enough, right?
Completely exhale and inhale. So he's getting like little short breaths.
Oh, that's the worst.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting little short breaths the whole way through because he couldn't get deep ass breaths, bro.
Right. Yo, like before y'all go, my bad. I know I keep cutting into shit.
R.I.P. to Miguel.
Jorge
Torres, bro.
R.I.P. to Jorge Torres. That's
awful way to go, bro.
That's a fucked up way to go. But yo, my thing, right? How there's no way she forgot he was there, bro. Like, I'm a forgetful ass nigga.
Nah.
I'll forget what I drank yesterday for lunch. Like, I'm that type of forgetful. But there's certain shit I remember. And if you got a body in a suitcase, that's some fucking whole different shit where you're not gonna forget there's a body in the suitcase.
Honestly, bro, I don't think she thought she was gonna kill him. I thought she was gonna pay him a real serious lesson, but ended up killing him. But the fact that she lied about it and said, "Hey, we were just playing and we were just sleeping," and it was cool. And then you see her on the video laughing and telling that nigga, if you want to breathe, shut the fuck up and stop talking. You know what I'm saying? While laughing, paints a whole different picture. I really maybe don't think she meant to kill the nigga, but I think that she meant to, yeah, nigga, how that feel? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right, and it's one of those situations that went far. I mean,
too far.
Yeah,
going back to what you were saying, Cash. Yo, again, I'm gonna just say this. Going back to what you were saying, that shit, even what you were saying, that shit don't make no sense, yo. That shit is bananas, yo. And it's just like, yo, this was not, like, I try to get to the root of the shit, like, why shit the way it is and it's not. That shit don't make no sense. Right. It was not happening when we was growing up. We didn't see no crazy shit like this when we was growing up. Yeah, we probably did see some crazy shit, but we ain't never seen this shit like the way it is now. This shit don't make no sense.
You know what? It goes right back to that one sin. What is it? Pride. You know, like I said, I really do believe that she coaxed him in by utilizing his pride against him. But going back to the Rebecca, I'm sorry, what was your last name again?
Cheptegei, I believe. Cheptegei. It's I don't want to mess it up.
Rebecca. Go back to Rebecca.
Yeah, we're gonna say Rebecca from there.
I wonder, like, you know me, I'm conspiracy theorist. I've been thinking on it this whole time, you know, like between all these murders and stuff like that. But this is more of a property thing, and they said it's a property thing. But what did he have to gain from doing what he did? Because he's gonna be locked up now. So the reality is, I'm looking at it like maybe somebody was behind him doing this to her. They set this whole thing up from jump to get this land, and when it wasn't panning out the way they wanted it to, he figured he's going to do something drastic to get it because his neck was on the line with whoever.
Could be.
He could have figured, you know, if you know, like a lot of times the best way to get rid of evidence or anything is to burn it.
Right.
Yeah.
You won't see it again. That shouldn't be ashes. So maybe he thought that's what was going to happen to her, and she ended up not burning to ashes like his dumb ass probably thought was gonna happen.
Or maybe he hit her or beat her or something like that and thought she had died and was like, you know what, I'm about to take care of this body, maybe like an accident.
Well, no, because she was alive, and well, I guess he could have thought that, but she was alive. She died from multiple organ failure, and 2 days later or something like that.
Yeah, because the dummy thought that gasoline was gonna be enough.
Right.
That's not enough of an accelerant to get anything to burn that.
Before we leave out, did you hear that allegedly there's a fucking there might be a serial killer stalking the streets of New York?
I believe it.
What? Say that again?
There might be a serial killer stalking the streets of New York. They found body parts already in the same general area on like 3 or 4 different times.
That's crazy. I'm gonna try to get some info on that.
Yeah, they found allegedly they found body parts at least 3 to 4 times.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, bro.
I already hear enough negative.
New York City, right? New York City, right? You can hear me, so?
Guys, just be aware. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Oh, Yo, New York City been doing that wild shit for years. That's nothing new. Like that's. I mean, they took niggas in basements, shit. Like that shit's been going on. That's nothing new.
Yeah. No. We
There's always
understand.
been a serial killer walking around fucking New York.
Yeah, most definitely.
Always, trust me, bro.
There's always a serial killer everywhere. There's probably a serial killer right here in New Brick, Connecticut, and that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Yo, the biggest
You know what I'm
serial
saying?
killers out there are the CIA and the FBI, man.
No, I mean, an actual nigga who go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Got a basic job.
You talk about an average Joe serial killer.
Yeah, average Joes. You know what I'm saying? Got like 4 bodies in this basement, yo.
Probably.
Was it Long Island, New York?
I believe so.
'Cause they said
there's
these,
some, yo, nowadays, yo, yeah, I get it, yo. There's some different people out there, real different.
Facts.
yeah, they don't think
Like,
right.
they different.
Yeah, they said that he's facing 2 murder charges. So yeah, they got him in custody.
Oh, they got him?
Yeah, they caught him.
Is it
Gilgo
the right
Beach.
guy?
Gilgo Beach, Long Island.
Is it the right guy, though?
You never know.
You know, sometimes people think
Rex Hewerman.
they blame for murders to be famous. And low lives who've never been anybody, but who always wanted to be with somebody, will take blame for shit. Like, yeah, I'm the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that.
Just to be famous.
Until they get that work. Until they get that work when they go up inside, until they get that work, man.
Yeah.
You could push like 10 years later, and then they got 60 years, yo. After 10 years, you'll be like, yo, I didn't even do this shit.
Right. I was lying. I just wanted the clout. Yeah, too late now, nigga.
Yeah, so check this out, right?
Did you?
Check this out, right? Like y'all,
You already know.
this definitely some movie shit. Cause he was being charged, right, for murdering Maureen Bernard Barnes, right? And Gilgo Beach, Long Island, New York. But all of a sudden, not too long after, maybe like a few weeks after, it's looking like he was charged with killing 2 more people. How's he in custody, but he's still killing people?
That's what I don't get. That's what I'm saying. Do they got the right guy? Because sometimes, and I hate to say it like this, but sometimes the people that be doing this are those higher ups. They got them spoiled ass, rat ass little kids that ain't never had nothing else to do in their life.
We got more questions now than we ever did since we've been walking around. We got more questions now. So how is this happening?
Right. Nothing's changed.
There's innocent, the feds can sit there and do whatever they want to do, to bust everybody. Why is there's more kids now being missing than ever before?
Because.
So how you don't fix that?
Yeah, you know why? I believe. Y'all ever seen Hostel?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Actually, no.
Never seen Hostel?
Nah.
Where
They with that bullshit.
These rich ass motherfuckers who's all in the goddamn secret society, and the highest bidder got to motherfucking
with that bullshit.
Got to murk the bitch or nigga, and other niggas just paid to watch, or because there's part of a membership, they got to watch. But you took a bid like, yo, I want that nigga right there. And you get the motherfucker go in there.
That's that bullshit.
And do whatever you want to do. That's what they doing.
Crazy, yo.
I think it's a part 2 to that movie.
It's so crazy how they do that shit right in front of your face and everybody look the other way, yo. It's crazy as fuck. Like, how guys doing this shit,
right, until it happens to you.
And they tell you what they're doing in movies. They always tell you what they're doing in movies.
Yep, and to your point, we in a movie. When you think about it, the script is in. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, we live in it every day. Divide and conquer, art of war.
That means if you see it on TV, it actually really happens. I don't care if you watch The Matrix. I don't care if you watch fucking the X-Men movies.
Facts.
If it's on TV, it's out here in the world.
It either happened or it's gonna happen.
That's it.
Or it's been happening.
Or it's been happening. Exactly.
One of the 3. One of the fucking 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Straight up.
That's facts. But yeah, man. Yo, that was a good show, man. I ain't gonna hold it.
We appreciate having you here, brother.
Yo, so before we go out, you said you wanted time to show off your spot and what you do.
Show that barbershop, man. Let the viewers see that thing right there.
You go ahead and promote yourself, whatever you want to do. Let them know. There you go, guys. Look at that. Professional.
That shit fire.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get your hair done right there.
Yeah, that's fire.
You want to get
All
tapered
of this
up?
shit I built from scratch.
You want to get tapered up, yo? You want to get right? You want to get them edges right? You know what to do.
Shit, I need my money.
You know what to do. Promote
Yeah,
that.
that's
Promote,
That's it.
So I
Yeah,
can do
promote
this,
that.
yo.
Tell them how they can reach you if they ever want to get
Yeah,
a cut,
you
make
got-
an
you got-
appointment.
You got an Instagram. You got a number you want to put out there for those who live in the area. You want to. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that. You want to get in the area that you in out there for the public, so they know that. I'm saying, get in touch with you. I mean, I don't know how you want to do it, but you have a platform right here to promote yourself on.
That's fact.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You got anything you want to tell them where to reach you or anything? If you need, you know what I'm saying, want people to hit you up? Or if you don't, that's cool too.
No, I got it. I'll send you the info.
Send us in the world, baby.
Oh yeah, let them know. Let the people know.
World know. The people know. The people who's viewing, who's gonna view this.
Yeah, you can put like an email out there or something if you want to.
Yeah, put an Instagram out there.
I
Let
got
them
you. I'm
know.
gonna send it to you. I got you. I'll send it to you. Trust me.
I got you.
'Cause, you know, I explain to like different clients and shit. Yo, like all money ain't good money. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
Keep that shit funky, yeah, because you don't want the wrong type of crowd, and then you gotta take out trash, and then it's like
Yeah,
back up in there again with that bullshit. So you just annihilate the whole shit. So
I
it's
agree.
just like, you know,
I see where you're
you
coming
get
from.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
You stop the problems, yo, before they even come through the door.
I'm in the same boat with my studio. Only niggas I trust come through my studio. This is where I lay my head. I can't be having dudes knowing where I lay my
Yeah,
head.
I can't, cause trust me, yo, I done been in a couple cribs, yo, where niggas do, you know, they do what they do. Like you in the hood, like
Yeah.
niggas do what they do. So with that being said, all money ain't good money.
Facts, heard that.
Worst case, what I could do is I could
It might cost you some more money.
yeah, that's facts. A lot more money.
Straight up.
A lot more money.
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect the hustle.
Money, wire money, fucking ticket money, all
Yeah.
that money.
Well, I know how you do. I know you out there getting your bread already, so you know what I'm saying. But if you want, I can leave a link in the comments. You know what I'm saying, so people can, if they want to hit you up, they get you up. If you want to X them out, you can. You know what I mean, you have the full authority over that shit.
Yeah, most definitely. But with that being
Trust me, I'm
said,
gonna send you the info, bro.
Got you.
Cause I had dudes wherever I'm at. It's so crazy. Had dudes come from different towns just to get it. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
and you can have more come through. If we put the link out there,
Yeah, that's facts.
You know
We'll
what I'm
definitely
saying?
get that link for y'all in the comments or in the
Definitely.
hashtags below for sure.
Well,
But yo,
whatever
All
you're
right,
comfortable
I'll
with.
send you the info, bro.
yeah, sound good, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Most
I'm gonna close out the recording, but I'm gonna still keep us on so we can, talk a little behind the scenes and shit. But yeah, man, good shit. We hope to have you on again.
That's right.
We hope to have you on the show again, bro. This was a good one.
Oh, I'm with it. I respect it because it's like I told you before. I was like, yo, let me try something different because it's like a lot of people I talk to is like not retarded, but they retarded. Like the shit they do is like. I feel like I'm left out. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, yo, am I wrong for being like? Because I understand morals, respect, all that shit. I got to do it that way, yo. It's less problems, yo, when you follow the rules that's been already invented before you get started.
Yeah, that's facts. And I remember you told me
I'm
too.
living proof of that.
I remember you told me too. You was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I respect what y'all doing, cause niggas is scared to do what y'all doing, but just know they gonna try to shut y'all down."
No, that's a problem. No, it's two things, yo. That's a problem, yo. You know, but whatever, yo. You either die for something or you gonna die for anything.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? So you might as well die for a good cause.
Right.
Whether it be your family, whether it be the word, whatever it be. You might as well die for something. Don't die for anything, yo. Yo, that shit crazy.
that's
That
facts.
shit crazy. I've been out here for a grip, yo, and it's like you look at niggas at and it's like, yo, what did you do? Like it's astronomical.
yo, we appreciate having you on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About to close this out.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is 860
Take
Blunt
care.
Truth. I'm your moderator, Roman Christopher, with my co-host, Razel Yaiko, and our special guest, Chase. We out of here.
your boy Yaiko. Remember, like, subscribe, share, and comment below. This is A6O's Blunt Truth. We out.